What is up, YouTube? This is Nanashi back with another Weiss Schwarz Banlist update video. First off, and obligatory, I'm sorry for no profiles or updates post. I'm dealing with a severe double case of lack of money and card game burnout. I've hit a point in my life where not only is it getting harder and harder to justify the prices of the shiny cardboard, but it's also getting harder to find the enthusiasm I once had to play it when I had it. So I'm actively taking a break from playing both Weiss Schwarz and Yu-Gi-Oh!, instead choosing to focus my time on my other video projects, which I'm sure you've been spammed about to death already, until such a time I feel my spark reignited to play them again. But that doesn't mean I can't talk about this new ban list. First is Rascal Does Not Dream, or Bunny Girl Senpai, or whatever you want to call it. The series has apparently been doing fairly well in tournaments, so it's not that surprising that they'd hit it. Specifically, they decided to limit The Year I Spent With You, My Sakurajima to 2 per deck. A combination healer and undermiller that burns for 2 for every climax among the milled pair of cards isn't that bad at first glance, but the combination of a low cost instead choosing to put weird stipulations on it, as well as not being once per turn, means that it is very effective at ending games, sometimes as early as level 2 for some players. Next is 7 Deadly Sins. Again, they decided against hitting any of the win cons and instead went for a consistency piece, limiting Elizabeth Trust in the Promise to 2 per deck. Now, I actually play this card in my Escanor build, and I know from personal experience that she is very good. Her Brainstorm and Climax combo enabling card recovery at such an incredibly good rate make her fantastic at all stages of the game. Next is Quintessential Quintuplets. Again, now you may recall this series already has a choice restriction on Daily Routine Nino, Important Charm, and Dozing Off Ichika. Well, apparently that just wasn't good enough, so they added 2 more cards to this restriction. Love Taking Off Nino, and Approach with Utmost Effort Nino, making it a choose one of 5. Now this mostly comes in the wake of the standby build doing so incredibly well, since Approach can both dump a card and recover a card fairly efficiently, and Taking Off, acting as additional copies of a standby trigger, makes the whole build stupid consistent since you can dump your standby targets pretty much anytime you want. Now that's all the cards that have been limited in some regard, but we have cards coming off this list as well. First is Day Day Live. They have decided to completely unrestrict For the Sky and the Sword Toka and a Spring Moment Yoshino. Now to be clear, Terrible Spirit Kurumi remains as a 2 of, but that is definitely a boon to the series as a whole. And finally is Kaguya-sama Love is War. They've decided to completely unrestrict Supreme Bliss Chika and I Bestow Courage from the list, which means Kaguya-sama is now a 100% full power series. And that's the list. It goes into effect August 22nd, and since this actually did touch one of my decks, that means I will actually have to adjust them for the first time in, probably a few months. I wasn't kidding when I said I was on a break. My cards are basically sitting on my table waiting for me to do something, and I'm just kind of waiting for the right moment to get reinvested in the games. I plan to play them again at some point, but I just need that inspiration to come back and make me remember why I played these games in the first place, and just rediscover my passion, you know? And when that happens, I'll be sure to start uploading those videos immediately. In the meantime, I thank you for watching this banlist video, and if you have any opinions about it, feel free to say so below. In the meantime, this is Nanashi, signing out.
Everybody, put your hands up, softly lighting, to the sunny, we can kind of retreat. Come on.